the Jollof Derby between Ghana and Nigeria ended 0-0. The match didn't really disappoint at all. Chances for both sides, especially the Ghanaians having chances in the first half. They had the best chance in the first half. The Nigerians had the best chance in the second half through Moses Simon. But at the end of the day, it ended 0-0. The Ghanaian fans at the BABA YARA Stadium made the match, oh my God, so much exciting. As a Nigerian myself, I am pretty disappointed. And that is why I hope by the time we play Ghanaians in Abuja in the next 4 days, that is 29th of March, then we'll have our say, and our fans will also have our say. When we look at the Super Eagles' state of play in that match, the defense was pretty solid. For me, likes of Troops Ekon, likes of Balogun, Zaidu Sanusi, and held their ground, stood their ground against a very, very stifled Ghanaian side that lacked a whole lot of firepower up front. The Ghanaian midfield was solid on the part of the Ghanaians. They did very, very extremely well. But when you look at the Super Eagles up front, a lot of Nigerian fans expected them to do a lot up front. Expected them, the likes of Moses Simon, the likes of Chukwueze and Osimhen, to really come into the party and give Nigeria a much more needed chance to score a goal. But at the end of the day, the Achilles heel was still in the midfield. Joe Aribo did his best, but it wasn't enough. Innocent also, Boko also did his best, but it still wasn't enough. For me, I think the coach didn't really get some of the substitution right, and at the end of the day, it cost Nigeria something what it cost Nigeria. For me, it really cost us at least one goal at the BABA YARA Stadium. If you ask me what I think about the Ghanaians, I think for me the Ghanaians knew they were playing at home, knew that the BABA YARA Stadium is a fortress for them, and knew that their fans would be behind them. And that is what, as a Nigerian fan, I would expect every Nigerian to do that is going to the stadium to watch the Super Eagles, to put much more pressure on the Ghanaians by supporting the Super Eagles, by raising the stake high. It is very, very important that you play to the gallery as well, just as the Ghanaians did at the BABA YARA. So, and kudos to them. Kudos to the Ghanaian football GFA, the Ghanaian Football Federation. Kudos to them, and kudos to how they use the fan to see if they could intimidate the Super Eagles. But the Super Eagles were not intimidated. For me, I just felt that there was no link between the midfield and the attack, and that is why the likes of Victor Osimhen suffered a lot up front. And the wing players were not even really crossing the ball for Osimhen. They need to get. I was saying that these wing players have to get the ball inside the box for Osimhen, but they didn't do that. Moses Simon was disappointing. Always tried to put the ball and beat his marker. But sometimes you have to change, and Moses Simon didn't really come to the party in this match. What do I think about the next match in Abuja, the final second leg match in Abuja? I think it's going to be difficult for either side. Nigeria will be under pressure to deliver to their fans, and the Ghanaians know fully well that also they are playing away from their own fans. So for me, the Nigerians and the Ghanaians have equal advantage for me. But I just think that if our fans come to the party, if Nigerian fans come to the party, then at the end of the day, something magical can happen, and Nigeria can book their place to Qatar 2020. In other matches as well, we saw Egypt beating Senegal, which was a repeat of the AFCON final that was played in February this year. A repeat of that, but Egypt came tops with a long goal, an own goal from Sis. He didn't even really know about that goal. We saw Mali also losing at home with a red card to Tunisia as well. They were down to 10 men, and the Tunisia just took advantage of all the situation, and they will take 1 goal back home. Morocco traveled to Congo DR, and at the end of the day, the Moroccans got an away goal, so they have something to hold on to when they come back to Rabat in 4 days' time to play the DR Congo. The Cameroonians playing at home also lost. The Cameroonians lost at home to Algeria, thanks to a 48th minute goal by Islam Soleimani to give Algeria the victory at the end. So I just think that for me, all the matches are still balanced. Anything can still happen. But if you are Egypt, if you are Morocco, if you are Tunisia, I think, and Algeria as well, I think the North African side really did very well. The North African side did very well. So you have to you don't have so much worry. You just need to go in with confidence in the next game and win your match. So, but for Nigeria and Ghana, at the end of the day, it is 1-1, and the Jollof Derby didn't really disappoint for me. I think it was a fantastic derby because of the Ghanaian fans. So kindly subscribe to our channel.